He was not a loser. He was a patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes.
Really?
And I resent.
Are you talking about Hunter? Are you talking about Hunter?
I'm talking about my son, Bo Biden. You're talking about.
I don't know Bo. I know Hunter.
Yeah,
Hunter got thrown out of the military. He was thrown out, dishonorably discharged.
That's not true. It wasn't
for cocaine use, and he didn't have a job until you became vice president. Once you.
Everybody digging my chili, what I'm laying down, that is not true.
And this is just the beginning of America First.
As far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
Get your words straight, Jack.
You're dying. That's true. And it is what it is. Unbelievable. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick. It's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
And I have a simple proposition here. I'm here to ask you for your help. Where I come from, you don't get far unless you ask. My name's Joe Biden. I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate. Look me over. If you like what you see, help out. If not, vote for the other by. Give me a look, though. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right?
Bottom line, the American dream, the great American dream versus being a socialist hellhole.
Not good. Believe me, not good. No good. No good. No good. Really bad for you.
But I think the juxtaposition of that and the woman dancing in the shoe with the money flying at her. Now, And the point is that we get rid of all of these things, and then we say, oh, but the woman with the leaking pussy and the bucket and the mop, the woman with the leaking pussy, say, oh, but the woman with the leaking pussy, but the woman with the but the woman with the leaking pussy and the bucket and the mop and the whole thing and the girl dancing in the shoe that
in person, in my office, in Philadelphia. That's where they should be done.
Well, it was an amazing phone call I made. 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan. And it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest. And I just spoke to my people. Well, it was an
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the you know the thing.
You know, the truth of the matter is that when you look at some of my policies, in a lot of ways, Richard Nixon was more liberal than I was.
Everybody comes in your grandmother here. Everybody comes in your grandmother, buddy comes in your grandmother, buddy comes in your grandmother here.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint when they thought about it. Bad deal should have never been thought of. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint when they thought about it.
Is this fucking thing on? Lord have goddamn mercy. Is it on? Am I broadcasting? Holy shit. Hello? Yo, look at this fucking crazy looking bitch. That's me? Yo, I haven't brushed my hair in like 2.5 days, man. Oh, man. It's actually kind of a problem. Ugh, fuck. Woo! Hello, users, and welcome to... Isn't it Easter or some shit? Isn't it fucking like Easter? Isn't that like what's happening? We see Max the dog lounging in his natural habitat, upside down. Right, Max? You're upside down. He's upside down, folks. But, yeah, so it's Easter. I'm not religious. I don't really care about that. Actually, maybe I should drink alcohol today. Maybe. What do y'all think? Should I get drunk for Sunday Run Day? Come on. Let me put out a Twitter poll. All right. Putting out a Twitter poll. I haven't been drunk on stream in a while, so it could be fun. He is risen. I love to rise. I often rise. Alright, vote in this Twitter poll, folks. This is extremely important. Should I consume alcoholic beverages over the course of today? I like doing that on like holidays, and I guess Easter is a holiday, though I normally do it on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Could be a disaster. I mean, exactly. That's kind of the whole point, isn't it? It could be a disaster. But yeah, it's Easter. Of course you should get drunk. It shows respect for Jesus. Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Bongo in the chat knows what's up. But yes, this is Above It All, episode 1167. That's a lot. And this is April 4th, 2021. It is Easter, according to reports. A man was murdered by the state, but unlike everyone else, he rose from the dead. That's crazy, man. Imagine voting no on this Twitter poll. Can we talk about this? Like, who are the motherfuckers that are voting no? Like, do I have, like, some sober people that follow me on Twitter? It's like, oh, I respect sobriety. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. I'm a little, like, I don't know. I've been feeling, like, a little off today so far. I woke up a couple hours ago, but, you know, I don't know. Today's just a weird day. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I haven't eaten yet. So, watch your health. I mean, I love watching my health. I don't know. I don't drink often. The last time I got drunk was a week ago. Bear with me. Because my brother was visiting. And so we, like, took a night to get drunk. And so that's a lot. But before that, it's been a long time. And I certainly haven't been drunk on stream in a long time. And that's the thing, is like getting drunk on stream, I'm vulnerable. Anything could happen, right? Anything is possible. But yeah. Hopefully everyone is feeling okay. If you're not feeling okay, I mean, it's alright. I don't feel great. I mean, I feel good. It's not, you know, I'm not saying I don't feel great as in I feel bad. I don't feel bad. I feel good. But I don't feel great. I could be at 110%. I'm not. I'm at like 75%. So. Hello, Charlie Wackler. What's poppin', Bob? I guess I should say hello to everyone. So I'm gonna do that. Hello, Sonic. Goodbye, Sonic. Hello, Joe Chen. Choking on ashes. Jalal Nowhere Man. Hello, Mr. Freak Glitcher. Hello, Anastasia L. Hello, Home. Hello, Joe Chen. I think I already said that. Hello, Josh Kiss. What's up? How's it going, folks? I think that's everyone. Bongo. Alicia. Uncanny Valley. Hello, S31 Cow. What's on the menu today? I'm thinking about getting drunk. For those of you that don't know, every Sunday, except for the last 2 Sundays, because don't worry about it, but every Sunday I do a show called Sunday Run Day where I play video games. I'm considering getting drunk. Is this one of those streams where you do stuff for tokens? That'll be the next stream. That'll be when I drink alcohol. I'll do stuff for tokens. Currently, again, for whatever reason, no is currently winning the poll here. That's shocking. I seemingly have a very bad follower base that does not empathize with me in any capacity. But I'm going to drink regardless. The poll is just there. It's just there. Hey, Erica Farrell. Did I type that right? Yes, you did. Are you new here? Are you my new friend? Hello, Counting Amberjacks. How's it going?
$7 million for reef fish management. $25 million to combat Asian carp. $2.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Anyway, let me go vote then. Content Enforcement Agency, the death of democracy. That's what I'm saying. You're my new amiga? Sounds good. May I ask what brings you here? Like, how did you locate this location? I'm curious. I always like to know. Like, is it from a video I made like 12 years ago? Is it from like a video I made last week? It could be anything. Sometimes I deal with anxiety with chronic podcast, YouTube watching, and it can put me in a really weird space. Sometimes we need to connect with ourselves, disconnect. Over the last week, when I got this YouTube strike, I basically just kind of stopped using the internet for the most of the week, outside of like the morning and outside of like Twitter. I just kind of stopped using the internet and just kind of like hung out with family, and did a lot of drugs, and it was pretty great. So I highly recommend definitely taking a couple days off of the internet, especially news. News is a little overwhelming, especially because we're in the middle of a pandemic and like a global economic depression, so it is kind of shitty. But you know, that's why I try to make my show not to be just a news show, but to be like I want people to watch the show and end the show on a good mood. I want people to like click off of the show with their day being in a good direction. You know what I mean? David Dole recommended your channel! ! A few days ago, I think. I saw that, actually. So, that's pretty good. A stunning endorsement. So, I appreciated that. Gotta get David Dole on my program, right? Oh, let's make it happen. I haven't done a guest in a long time because I'm really bad at doing guests on my show. Like, I don't, like, how do I do, like, okay, so this is my show. You know what I mean? So what am I gonna, I'm gonna have someone else on my show? Like, but this is my show! Well, you know, I don't want anyone else, if it's not, like, maybe, I don't know, man. Anyway, it's my show. No one else is allowed. The algorithm brought me to you all the way from Melbourne, Australia. That's cool. But yeah, no, for sure. Like, if the internet, like, that's the problem with the internet. Is that it's really hard to stay off of things. Like, when you look at, like, let's say you're watching Above It All, after the show is over, you're going to be very inclined to go watch something else. You're going to maybe click on Twitter or look at the news feed, right? And so that's why just, like, turning your computer off for extended periods of time is just very beneficial. Over the last week, I would put my phone on airplane mode for hours at a time and just kind of relax, watch movies, you know, exist. It's a good strategy. Hello, Amanda. David says you crack him up, as that's correct. That's actually correct. David owes me money, a significant amount of money, and therefore I try to crack him up on a daily basis. Until I get my money back. That's the idea. I will never go offline. You can't trick me. That's a shame. Alright, folks. So I've got some news that we can talk about today. And by we, I mean me, because, again, no one else is allowed on my show. So I've got news that I can talk about today. I'd like to start out by talking about the motherfucking police, right? Don't you all hate those motherfuckers? Right, so the police in the United Kingdom of Europe decided to do this. They decided to, there was a bunch of protests going on for, Max, are you okay? Max just made like a weird dog noise. So there are a lot of protests going on in the United Kingdom of Europe about this new like anti-protesting bill, and that is being floated, and or I don't know what like the status of that is. But anyway, so a bunch of people are protesting that, and the cops decided, right, to basically run away from the protesters and go like make circles around this Churchill statue, because I guess they are under the impression that anti-police and pro-free speech protesters would want to destroy a Churchill statue. I don't know why. They would be under that impression. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. But it's just really funny to see how, again, we've been seeing a lot of very boisterous police action in the UK. Just like cops flagrantly violating COVID restrictions, just beating protesters like they're pretending to be in America, all kinds of stuff. And it's just like a really good, like, it's just like, this is fucking perfect, man. They're just like huddling around. Let's put the audio on. That's really good. I like that. But yeah, it's just really funny. This is a whole ass thread with shit that cops are doing in the UK, so I'll scroll through. This is some of these protests that were going on. And I will link this thread in the description as well if you want to see some other stuff. But yeah, the cops in the UK are definitely doing their best to ensure that all cops are indeed bastards. Again, I am an American, so I do not live in the UK. I do not live in every other country on earth. But I think it's a fair bet to say that all cops are bad. They're just not good, folks. They're bad people. And like there's no real changing that. Even if you go across an entire ocean, you're still going to see these dumb motherfuckers. But what are you going to do? At least they don't have guns, right? that's a win. Reminder, that cop was exposed as a Nazi the other day. Which cop? Hello, JL. Hello, Guinea the Dragon. How is everyone doing? I need, like, a constant sit rep from everyone at the same time. Like, are we good? Are we good, folks? Who's good in this chat room? Who's good? I'm good. I'm great, actually. In fact, I would even go as far as to say I'm tremendous. Funnily enough, I went to my local protest by accident yesterday whilst going for a walk at work. Was less of a protest and more of a festival. That's a good description. Almost every single left-wing protest I've ever been to has turned into like just a block party at any point. Like they protest like a bunch of dumb fuckers and then the dumb fuckers leave and then everyone stays and just like dances to music for... that's just what they do. I've sparked my first spliff of the day, so I'm great. That's good news. That's good news. Maybe I'll do the same here in a second. But, yeah. How is Max? Max is a dog. He's dogging it up. Max has actually been a little bit of a sad doggy lately. Because my brother was staying with us for a couple weeks. And, we'd hang out together in the living room. And they loved playing with Max. And so, Max is still going downstairs waiting. He's waiting for that moment when... my brother's gonna come and pet him, but it's not happening. He's not here, so. But Max is overall pretty decent. Look at this, by the way, like this, someone in the chat room talking about weed, and here I am, at the drop of a dime. But I was gonna do it anyway, so. Glad you're here, Ashes. Love seeing you. Yeah, choking on Ashes is a good chat user, for sure. I'm depressed, sadly, but glad that you're, like, I'm here for you, man. I'm gonna be streaming all day. So if you want something to do, I mean... there you go. I know it's kind of shitty. Like, if you want to watch my live stream, I'm not. It's weird. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there. Small acts of self-care, fresh air. Definitely. Fresh air is a huge thing for sure, especially because again we are in this like global pandemic, right? So like going outside and like getting actual like oxygen in your lungs, it's going to be good for you. I guarantee it. Going on walks is just a tremendous thing. Just exploring nature. I went on a walk for the first time while doing mushrooms last week. It was pretty fucking cool, man. I went to the waterfront because I live next to a river. And there were these motherfuckers in like a speedboat on the river. And they had this speedboat, man. And you know how like when a boat is traveling through water, like the water makes these ripples? Shit was amazing. Like those ripples, man. I was looking at that shit for hours. But anyway. Going outside is great. That's where we belong. To really be honest, like humans belong outside, you know? So, let's see. I got some Twitter notifications. Who's notifying me? Got some notifs, yo. How much have I traveled internationally? I have never left the United States of America in my entire life. The furthest I've traveled is to Nevada. So, that's the furthest I've gone. Yo, watching birds and rippling water, I mean, let me just tell you, birds are amazing. Birds are brilliant motherfucking creatures. I wish I were a bird, like, to be honest with you. Anyway, let's get into some news here. Okay. I got a lot of Trump fucking shit. Let's talk about... Oh, let's save that one for later. Let's talk about Florida. Can't wait to get my hands on some fungi. I'm telling you, it's illegal for a reason, because it's just that good. Alrighty. Alright, we're talking about Florida, folks. Florida. So Florida, the great state of Florida, the sunshine state, as it were, is not having a good time. So in between their COVID rates skyrocketing, in between members of Congress from the state of Florida being intertwined in sex trafficking scandals, now Florida's got this. Florida County under state of emergency as reservoir with millions of gallons of contaminated radioactive wastewater could collapse at any time. Yo, that's crazy, man. This is from CBS News. Some residents in Manatee County, Florida, were evacuated from their homes over Easter weekend as officials cited fears that a wastewater pond could collapse at any time. As far as I'm concerned, this is the war on Easter. This is what I'm going to, like, these people are just trying to celebrate their Easter weekend, and the big government has decided, I'm going to take you out of your home, right? So this is the war on Easter. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis declared a state of emergency for the area on Saturday. County officials said the pond located at the former Piney Point phosphate processing plant. Jesus Christ! Piney Point phosphate processing plant has a significant leak, according to a CBS affiliate, WTSP-TV. The Manatee County Public Safety Department told people near the plant to evacuate due to an imminent, uncontrolled release of wastewater. No good, folks. A portion of the contaminated water contaminated wall at the leak site shifted laterally, as opposed to literally, said Manatee Director of Public Safety Jake Sauer, signifying that structural collapse could occur at any time. Again, I just want to remind everyone, I just want to, you get the point. We are literally tens and tens of thousands and thousands of years into human civilizational evolution. We've been building houses and forts and fires. We've been building societies for thousands and thousands of years, right? And so the idea that we still haven't figured out how to have clean water for people, again, this will never cease to amaze me. Thousands of years of human civilization, and we still can't give people clean fucking water, right? This country, right, really had the last infrastructure overhaul 100 years ago, man. 80 to 100 years ago was the last time we did a big overhaul of our infrastructure. Everything is falling apart, right? Technology keeps improving, but we're still living in this world that's designed by people that were born in the 1920s, right? Seriously, think about it, right? When you go out into a city, are you seeing fucking high-speed rails and fucking flying cars? No, you're seeing garbage. You're seeing shit. You're seeing potholes. You're seeing leaky faucets. You're seeing radioactive water. You're seeing bridges collapse, right? This whole country is a disaster, and Florida is definitely in the big disaster field, because it is that weird sea level kind of thing. There's a lot of swampy there, right? And it's also just governed by Republican politicians for a long time, and they just don't know how to provide for their citizens. So it's a huge disaster. But I hope everyone is okay, obviously. And again, we really need to focus on clean water. Joe Biden in his infrastructure package said he's going to focus on universal clean water. Let's see what that means, because clean water and clean water by legal standards are two totally different things. One is unhealthy and will kill you. One is actually just water. So we need to make sure that the EPA and all the restrictions and guidelines around clean water are actually clean water, because there's a lot of toxic, cancerous chemicals in water supplies that are, you know, that don't have any legal restrictions to them, but they will kill you over a period of time of 30, 40 years of drinking chloroform, for example, will kill you. It's totally legal and it's called clean, even though it's not. So we need to make sure that that's another factor in this. But again, Florida, you know, not good, folks. Not good. I wish my toilet worked in reverse, where it sent shit back up to me instead of taking shit away from me. That's a profound message. Hello, Lindsay Robb in the chat room. Hello, Hassan Mendoza in the chat room. Does any of you think that AOC has become a sellout, especially after it was found out she gave part of her campaign cash that she, received, from poor and working class people who... What? Who what? Are you an owl? No, I do not think AOC is a sellout. I personally think it's a really funny idea to give centrist Democrats money from AOC. I think it's a good idea. I think it puts them in a position where they have to explain the fact that they're a Democrat, and I think that that's a good idea. Do I think that it's like the best strategy ever? No, I don't. But like, it's like when you look at like the total amount of funds that she gave to centrist Democrats, it's a drop in the bucket. It's like not even like fucking 5% of what she has raised. So it's not like she's spending the last bastion of cash on this as an effort. It's just something, it's an arrow in the quiver, as they say. You know what I mean? It's just one of all different strategies. Personally, I don't think it's the greatest thing in the world, but I don't think it makes her a sellout. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. It's too binary for me. Yo, I love Florida. Who isn't a sellout in DC? Joe Biden. He's fighting for Americans. I don't know, man. I tried to think of an answer. Motherfucker, man. Holy shit. Holy fuck, man. Holy fucking fuck. Gonna be talking about Matt Gaetz next, folks. By the way, I would like to remind everyone, I know, bear with me. Like the stream. Like, I know, like, who's this bitch telling me to like the stream? I get it. You're probably thinking, I'm watching porn in the other tab, bitch, I ain't got time for this. I understand, okay? Just go to the tab, like the stream. It's not that hard, you just press a button. You just press a fucking button, folks. You just do that. I want you to retweet me on Twitter. That's something that you need to do. This is serious, folks. Like, this is serious. Like, how do you think we get shout-outs from big YouTubers at this operation? It's because you retweet this bitch. It's because you like the goddamn stream, you know? Like, that's how we do this. This is the pyramid scheme in action. We are climbing the pyramid right now. We are at, like, the fucking third step. And, it's, you know, so like the stream, retweet the stream, etc. And then we're going to talk about Matt Gaetz. Also, y'all, I would like to remind everyone, please do not fight in the chat room. You know, we're all friends here. Some people can be wrong on things. That doesn't make them trolls. It doesn't make them dumb. People can be wrong. They're allowed. So, I don't know anything about thorium. I am not educated on the concept or on the construct. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. Doesn't matter who's right, who's wrong. We all are discussing ideas here. China, India, and Indonesia are already building plants using the research done at the working reactor at Oak Ridge, which produced the cancer medicine still known as the best cancer treatment. Now, sounds good to me. The last time there was like a big fight in my chat room, like there was a tanky, and then like I asked them to debate me, and then they never watched me again. Whenever I get involved in a chat room fight, it's always bad. It ends up with someone stopping the stream forever. I would like to remind everyone that I am a professional YouTuber, and as a professional YouTuber, I am going to be reading the news, folks. Alright, so Matt Gaetz. Matt motherfucking shit fucking Gaetz, folks. And that's right, there's my monetization status. It's gone. Not making many money off of this video because I said shit fucking in the first 30 seconds. A spokesman for Matt Gaetz quits. Whoa! As the Justice Department investigates whether his boss violated sex trafficking laws.
And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, where they thought about it.
So let's read, folks. The spokesman for Representative Matt Gaetz, the Florida Republican under federal investigation into whether he violated laws against sex trafficking, has abruptly resigned amid mounting scrutiny of his boss, the congressman's office confirmed on Friday. Luke Ball, a longtime aide to Mr. Gaetz, was serving as his communications director, had as recently as this week been helping Mr. Gaetz mount a defense against the newly disclosed Justice Department investigation. Mr. Ball had weighed the impact leaving would have on Mr. Gaetz, but ultimately decided it was best to do so under the circumstances, according to a person familiar with his decision. Oof, let's go. Who asked for anonymity to describe it. The office of Congressman Matt Gaetz and Luke Ball have agreed that it would be best to part ways, the office said in a brief statement relayed by Mr. Gaetz' chief of staff. We thank him for his time in our office, and we wish him the best moving forward. Bear with me. Mr. Ball had worked with Mr. Gaetz, a third-term congressman representing the Florida Panhandle, since he first began serving in the House in 2017, earning a reputation as one of Mr. Gaetz' closest aides. Starting as a part-time staff member in the congressman's Pensacola office, Mr. Ball later became, who cares? The New York Times first reported this week that Justice Department had been investigating whether Mr. Gaetz, 38, had sex with a 17-year-old girl and whether she received anything of value. Then on Thursday, the Times reported the inquiry was broader and investigators were examining involvement by the congressman and indicted Florida associate with women who were recruited online for sex and received cash payments. Again, cash payments, folks. Cash payments. Mr. Gaetz had denied paying for sex or having sex with a minor. So this is his biggest ally in his staff, basically dipping at the worst possible time. Does that make him guilty? I'll let you decide on that one. But again, Matt Gaetz not sending his best on that one.
Not good. Believe me, not good.
There you go. Gatesgate, folks. QAnon is real, but it's really the GOP doing this. I mean, it's possible, you know? It's possible. Anything is possible. There was actually a study done that showed that QAnon made it harder for people to investigate sex trafficking because it basically muddied the waters so tremendously. Which makes perfect sense to me. So, fuck that shit, right? All my homies hate QAnon. Yeah, I got a question. So, reminder, I've got some new viewers here. Can you imagine, right? For me, this is just another day. But imagine, this is a new live stream. Imagine, this is you just opened Pandora's box, right? You've just opened a new world. It's like loading a fucking new Minecraft server. You just find, it's an unimaginable fucking landscape that you can project. Anyway, so, but I got some new viewers here. So again, once a week I do a show called Sunday Runday where I speed run video games, mostly old video games. I'm thinking about doing Mega Man X today. Also, I'm probably going to get drunk. So, that's that's where my thought process is. I haven't played Mega Man X games while drunk in a long time, and it's really fun. So I think what I'm going to do is play Mega Man X. And so we'll see how that goes. Whoa. And, so yeah, that will be live. I don't know when. Maybe noon, not noon. Maybe 1 or 2 p.m. We'll see. Well, maybe 3. I don't know. It'll be live. I'll post the live stream and you can check it out. It'll be in a couple hours after, this stream ends. So that way I can eat lunch. you know, can do some life things. Because I am alive. I am a person, and I do things before and after my streams. But so I'm probably going to drink some booze. So it should be fun. But if y'all like video games, hopefully you tune in. If you don't like video games, I hope you tune in because I'll be drunk and you can take advantage of me and ask me questions. Because everything is a conspiracy theory to the left, too credulous. What do you mean? The Reich whinge. I love that. The Reich whinge. Fucking the Reich whinge. That is so funny. Holy shit, that is so funny. The Reich whinge. God bless you. Holy shit, that's hilarious. The fucking Reich whinge. Wow, man, that is good. I might have to steal that one. Holy shit. I don't know who's arguing with who, but Uncanny Valley wins just because of the term Reich whinge. Like, Reich whinge won the conversation. Like, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't care. I'm not going to scroll up. I think they should all be friends. But Reich whinge is so goddamn funny. So they win. I'm sorry. Like, I don't make the rules here, folks. I'm sorry. Anyway. No dogpiling. There's no dogpiling in the goddamn chat. Everyone listen to me. Everyone, I'm gonna make loud noises on the microphone. If you don't fucking listen to me, I'm going to flick the microphone with my goddamn fingernail. You motherfuckers in the chat room, listen up. This isn't a joke. What do you think I am? Do you think I would just ironically pretend that I'm going to destroy the eardrums of everyone listening? Hell no, motherfucker. I will do it. I've got 40 viewers right now, and I will deafen all of them if you motherfuckers do not, and I repeat myself again, do not stop fucking arguing in the goddamn chat room. I'm sick of this shit, okay? I'm sick of this goddamn shit. This person is this, and that person is that. No. I will fucking flick that shit with my nail, motherfucker. And I've got long nails. I've got long, hollow nails. Look at these shits. They're unhealthy. I don't clean them. I don't take care of them. Look at these fucking fingernails, man. Aren't they beautiful? Like, look at this. Like, my body is perfect. Like, let's be honest. My body is perfect. But anyway, like, I will flick the fucking... I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm primed. I'm ready. I'm right. My hands are ready. I'm just kidding. All right, so folks. So the former president of the United States of America has decided to tweet once again, and I want to start this video by saying that Joe Biden is the winner of the 2020 election. Donald Trump is the loser of the 2020 election. Anything that Donald Trump says, I do not believe. I am reading his words. They are not my words. And therefore, don't give me a strike, please. But Donald Trump has tweeted once again, and this was a couple days ago. Statement by Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America. Why is it that every time the 2020 election fraud is discussed, the fake news media consistently states that such charges are baseless, unfounded, unwarranted, etc.? Sadly, there was massive fraud in the 2020 election. Again, I do not believe this. This is Donald Trump speaking. Please do not give me a strike. And many very angry people understand that. With each passing day, and unfortunately, for the radical left crazies, more and more facts are coming out. Other than that, Happy Easter! This fucking guy. Remember, Donald Trump said that we would be open by Easter. Yeah, that's right. Last Easter. Easter 2020, during the middle of the fucking pandemic. Well, not even the middle. Remember, Elon Musk famously said, I think by late April there'll be no new cases, right? These motherfuckers were priming us. Easter, we're gonna be great, right? Nope. But now it's this Easter. Now, Happy Easter once again. Just shove that under the rug. Anyway, again, I do not endorse the statements by the former president of the United States. I think he is a fraud, a con man, and a buffoon. But goddamn, he's funny. And I don't even know if I should upload this video. Because reminder, I got a fucking YouTube strike for just watching a Trump video and disagreeing with it. So I don't fucking know what the hell the fucking bullshit is here. But Jesus Christ. Anyway, former President Trump at it again, posting tweets one way or another. Elon Trump 2024. I'm down with that. I'm down with Elon Trump. Trump Elon. Let's do it. It's unpopular amongst this audience, but purely on an entertainment, I like Trump. It's like enjoying the manifestly bad character in a movie. I can't help it, I like him. I agree with that, Charlie. I agree with that. I mean, when you've got a president that says this...
And then they have cans of soup. Soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick. It's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? Yes, sir. And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup.
I'm sorry, I have to. It's incredible here. It's incredible. It's just amazing. I'm going to put this on screen because just for video content. But it's incredible, folks. I need you to listen to this. Okay.
It's incredible. And you're incredible. And you're incredible.
Just, okay. I got to go a little back.
They're so innocent.
It's just
this is soup from
the
my family.
spacing.
It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup.
The fucking, it's incredible. It's just...
And they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it, and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick, because it's got force.
It's got force.
It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent.
They're innocent people. I just imagine saying that. So apparently Trump has tweeted again, like today. So that's awesome. But this means I have to do the whole fucking warning again. But, you know, whatever. Alright, folks. Alright. Donald Trump, two-time loser. The loser, that is to say, not the winner, that is to say, the person who lost, that is to say, the person who is no longer in office as a result of the 2020 election, that is to say, the former president. Joe Biden is the president. Thank you. Disclaimer, Joe Biden is the president. I voted for Joe Biden. He won the election. Thank you. Don't give me a strike. But the former president, the loser of the election, has tweeted once again. And this is April 4th, Easter morning, folks. Statement. But by the way, this is from the Save America PAC, President Donald J. Trump. Statement by Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America. Happy Easter to all, including the radical left crazies who rigged our presidential election and want to destroy our country. Paid for by Save America, not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. DonaldJTrump.com. This is just short and sweet. Donald Trump's at it again. I mean, again, the guy is fucking hilarious, man. Like, the guy is really fucking funny. Like, who is he talking to? Like, again, I guess people are still reading this. Like, they're eating it up, right? He's got, like... I mean, again, 70 million motherfuckers, literally, they went out there and voted for Donald Trump for United States president. Like, think about that. Folks, think about that. That's like a third. That's like 30% of the country. 25% maybe of the country. Like 1 in 4 to 1 in 5, you know, like ish people. Like, voted for Donald Trump for president. They went out there on November 3rd. They literally left their home in the middle of a pandemic to vote for Donald fucking Trump. Like, to me, it is baffling. It is baffling. Like, that people still follow this guy. Like, again, like, voting for him is one thing, right? But then it's like, you know, he does the whole election fraud thing. You know, there's January 6th. And there's people out there that still, like go, like, I love Trump. Oh, woo, radical left. Like, I just, like, it's incredible. It's incredible to me how this guy can be so fucking ridiculous and still get so many people that just love and eat everything he says up like fucking candy. It's bizarre. And, Anyway, happy Easter, folks. God bless. God bless. It's me. I've actually got that on the lineup today. How's everyone doing, folks? Give me a vibe check. Give me a vibe ass check. Just looking through Twitter, you know? Just scrolling Twitter. I'm a human, just like you. This is what we do now. Hello, Teresa. How's it going? Are you my new friend? The poor man's idea of a rich person. Yep, there you go. I also have Trump's boycott demand list in the... I've got a lot of Trump this morning. I don't know what to say. All right, let's get into some fraud. Yo, what's up, Radler? JL, $10 super chat. We all vibing. Great stream on Easter. Thank you. Reminder, folks, I will be doing Sunday Run Day today, where is a stream where I speedrun video games. I will be getting drunk throughout this broadcast. I will drink alcoholic beverages throughout this broadcast. And let's check up on the voting on Twitter. As we can see, 76% of voters say that they want to watch this. So reminder to vote in the poll. This is extremely important. And reminder to watch me get drunk. Feel free to take advantage of me. And ask me any sort of questions that you so choose. Let's make it entertaining. Let's make it fun. You know, let's have a good time playing some good video games, talking about the life in the universe. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to try to birth any hard-boiled eggs today, that it is a good idea to peel them first. All right? Good reminder. Okay, folks. Donald Trump, two-time loser, the loser of the 2020 presidential election. He lost. He did not win. Joe Biden is the president. He won the election. Donald Trump is not the president because he lost the election. He is not the winner. He lost. Okay? He lost. There's no even remote form of winning. He lost every single state. So, how Trump steered supporters into unwitting donations. Now let's read. Stacey Blatt was in hospice care last September listening to Rush Limbaugh's dire warnings about how badly Donald Trump's campaign needed money when he went online and chipped in everything he could. $500. Everything he could. It was a big sum for a 63-year-old battling cancer and living in Kansas City on less than $1,000 per month. But that single contribution, federal records show, it was his first effort, quickly multiplied. Another $500 was withdrawn the next day, then $500 the next week, and every week through mid-October without his knowledge until Mr. Blatt's bank account had been depleted and frozen. When his utility and rent payments bounced, he called his brother Russell for help. Imagine your brother calls you, and it's like, help, I donated to the president, and then they took all my money. Help, help. That's one of those things where, imagine someone calls you, and they're like, help me, I donated to President Trump and then he took all my money. Like, I would just start laughing on the phone. I would just start laughing and like playing like soundboard shit. I'd be like, damn, man.
Bad deal. Should have never been thought of.
Like, I mean, like, seriously, like, imagine, like, again, $500 to Donald Trump, you deserve it. But either way, Donald Trump thinks so little of his supporters, he's willing to steal all their money, and it's hilarious. Well, the Blatz soon discovered was $3,000 in withdrawals by the Trump campaign in less than 30 days. They called their bank and said they thought they were victims of fraud. It felt, Russell said, like it was a scam. Woo! This is amazing. But when the Blatz believed was duplicity, it was actually an intentional scheme to boost revenues by Trump campaign, and the for-profit company that processed its online donations, WinRed, facing a cash crunch and getting badly outspent by the Democrats. The campaign had begun last September to set up recurring donations by default for online donors for every week until the election. Contributors had to wade through a fine print disclaimer and manually uncheck a box to opt out. So this is Russell Blatt's brother. I just like, look at these. This looks like I donated to President Trump and then he took all my money. Like, I mean, like, Jesus Christ, imagine getting destroyed that hard. I'm not going to bother reading the rest of it. You know what's up. But goddamn, that's so funny. Imagine that, dude. Imagine, like, you give $500 because you think Rush Limbaugh is like, help, the president's under attack. He's the most powerful person in the world, but a bunch of Democrats are going after him. Help, help. And you give like that. Like, imagine making any decision so spuriously. Like, what do I need to do to convince some of y'all in the chat to give me $500 on a whim? Like, if I showed up someday and I was like, help, 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 the Democrats, would y'all give me $500? Like, seriously, what do I need to do to get $500 from some of y'all? Like, come on, man. Help, help. Like, the president's under attack. Like, I just, like, imagine falling for that. Like, I know the guy had cancer, but fuck. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. But again, in the words of President Donald Trump,
only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
Woo. I haven't gotten any money. Me neither. I'm waiting. This is all about getting $500 from us disguised as a news item. Cloud, even worse. I need you to make that donation in the form of Litecoin. Thank you. God damn, there's just so much bullshit to talk about today. Alright, what else do we got? Trump's boycott plan. This ought to be good, right? You sent me $5 last night. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone that chipped in on my PayPal and stuff. I mean, I don't know how to like properly manage thanking people. Like, is it weird to like email them and like is that weird? Is that, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate it. I don't know, man. I'm high. Please bear with me here. If Merck makes your drugs, follow Trump and stop taking your meds. /S. What's Merck? What is that? Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm like, what time is run day? I'm not sure. I'll decide after I eat. So probably, I usually eat after the stream, so I'll eat And then I'll be like, I'll do a 3, maybe 4, you know, I'll figure it out. And, so, but probably, maybe 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern. Where are we on the nail polish deal? I still haven't bought nail polish because I'm lazy. I'm so sorry. Feel free to, like, yell at me until I do that. But yeah. Maxie! Everyone. Maxie! Maxie! Look, it's the dog. Maxie! He doesn't want to get on the bed today, folks. Oh! He's bending over. Maxie. I love this dog, man. Look at him. I love this dog. Look at this motherfucker. He's just... Look at him. That's amazing. There's just a dog in my room right behind me at all times. I mean, like... I can't handle this. God damn. He's still there. Alright, I feel like getting high and watching you play. Fave way. I'm going, so, yeah, for those of you, that are new here, I do a show every week called Sunday Runday. And so that's where I play video games. I do speed runs. And today I'm going to get very drunk, and I'm going to speedrun Mega Man X games. And again, I'm going to drink alcohol. I don't know how much I will drink. I will drink until I feel like stopping. And who knows how much that will be. It could be anything. But, yeah, so that will happen in a couple hours, after the show is over. Hello, Daniel Johnson. The Rational National brought me here. Happy Sunday. Cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, so, yeah, I've got some more news here for y'all. And I would like to remind everyone, this is really, this is about nothing other than, like, farming engagement. But I'm going to need you to vote in this Twitter poll. This is just something that is extremely important. It is something that everyone is talking about. You need to vote in this Twitter poll. Now, again, I want to remind everyone that I'm going to get drunk regardless of what the poll says. But that being said, engagement is a good thing. So even though this election is a fixed election, you know, doesn't matter. Vote anyway. So... Hello, Jimmy1. Rational National sent me. Amazing. I love to hear it. I hope some of y'all will watch me do some video games later. Because for whatever reason, I got a lot of boomers that, like, subscribe to me. No offense to the boomers. No offense. Actually, fuck you, boomers. Get the hell out of here. Generation Z is coming in. Anyway, I'm just joking. Anyway, but there's a lot of boomers and they don't like video games. But I hope some of the, you know, new folks will watch the video games, you know, maybe. I am, contrary to popular belief, I am a video gamer. So that's something that I do. Yo, my fucking hair, man. My fucking hair. Look at this. My hair is a disaster. My hair is a disaster. Look at that, man. I gotta, like, brush my fucking hair. Here I am. Look at me. Look, I look like a fucking freak. I look like a freak. Look at this. Look at this. I'm getting so many new viewers, and I'm not at my best. I'm at my worst. Look at this. My hair isn't. Look at that. Look at that. Can you believe this? Is this even visible? Can you imagine such a scenario? That's incredible. So I gotta fix that, man. Oh, Lord. Wow. Look at me. Oh, man. Oh, This is so bad. I'm gonna have to be digging through here for weeks. Oh, fuck. I doubt there are boomers here. There's a couple. You have beautiful hair. Thank you, thank you. I look great. Alright, if you say so. Yeah, this is definitely a problem. I haven't brushed my hair in 3 days because I'm lazy. Look at this. What do I even do? Wow. That's incredible. Look at that. Look. Look, I'm literally like, this is like a Rubik's Cube level of puzzleness. This is crazy. Shut up, Puryev. You need shampoo. I probably could use some. Hello, Gerdipedia. The Rational National also brought me here. I am from Germany. So greetings from Germany from a new subscriber. Hello, hello.
Truist Park will no longer host the baseball All-Star game.
Oh, painful. Oh, painful. Oh, ow, ow.
So we're here to make it easy for you to understand, hope forward, beginning our coverage tonight live from Truist Park with brand new reaction from Governor.
Is their ship playing?
Yeah, you know, talks of boycotting Georgia have...
Oh, god damn it. A news site just started playing a video. What the fuck? I had that queued up because I was going to talk about that. Don't you hate when news sites, you just got one open in a tab? This is me every morning, as I put up a bunch of news in tabs and then read it all and decide which one's best. And then sometimes they start playing these fucking videos, man. And then you hunt through the tabs and it's like, is it fucking no? It's not, oh, is it that no? And then you finally find it and it's like, fuck. Brush from the ends? Oh, I will. I gotta get, like, the knots out first. Brush from the ends? What's that mean? It means brush from the ends. Yo. Also for newbies, Andrea is often satirical. You need to watch a few shows to appreciate her sense of humor. Oh, absolutely. That's correct? Or am I being sarcastic? Uh-oh. Paradox. United States currently fascist or not? I would say not. Though I would say, really what needs to happen is there needs to be an event to occur. And I thought that would be last summer. But there needs to be an event that occurs, which tests the United States and whether or not it will become fascist. You know, and surprising that wasn't January 6th. I really genuinely thought January 6th was going to be the moment, you know, where like shit actually goes down, but I don't think, you know, like we do have police occupying cities, but you know, that's the most fascist kind of angle here, is that, you know, we have police occupying every city, and it's just if they wanted to, they could fuck us up. Do we have to look at her hair all day? I'm just trying to get the knots out, man. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My background is Nancy Pelosi clapping, Yas Queen, and also a shot of a flipped over cop car outside of Minneapolis' 3rd precinct that is on fire. I think it's a good juxtaposition of, you know, it's just a good juxtaposition. Yo, look at this knot. Like, look at, this is so bad. Look at this. That's like its own universe, bro. That's crazy. Hello, Ian Ward. Gen X. And I haven't probably brushed my hair in 4 years. Holy shit. Also here because RatNat recommended. Probably not to watch gaming unless said gaming includes Paul commentary. Yeah, I mean, I talk about whatever the fuck anyone wants. Like, for me, video game streams are like a Q&A. You can come in and ask me about anything. So if you want to ask me about politics, sure. If you want to ask me about, like, food, sure. My god, man, this hair is, like, going to be a long-term project. This is like, look at this is so terrible for me and anyone around me. All right, let's get back into the show, folks. I'll deal with the rest of this later. God damn, coffee is so cool. Coffee is fucking cool, dude. I mean, like, Trump could rise to power again and then fucking... Like, look at Hitler, like, you know? He went to jail and all that, and then, you know, a couple years later, boom, he's there. Could happen again. Coffee is cool in the morning, but have you tried sex? I don't even remember, to be honest. It's been so long. Also, coffee is cool anytime throughout the day. You can just drink it, and then, like, you just feel like a better person. It's crazy. Alright, folks, let's talk about this bullshit. So, Donald Trump, loser of the 2020 United States presidential election, he lost. Joe Biden is the winner. He was the winner. He will always be the winner. And he is now president because Donald Trump was the loser. Donald Trump did not win. He lost. Not win in any capacity. He lost the election. And he did not win. He lost. So, but the two-time loser, Donald Trump, is now calling for a boycott for companies and corporations that are boycotting the state of Georgia over new voting laws. So, let's read. Former President Donald Trump joined the battle over Georgia's recently passed voting law and the reaction against it by Major League Baseball and major corporations Saturday, while also repeating his unfounded claim that the 2020 election was stolen from him. Trump urged his supporters to fight, quote, woke cancel culture by boycotting the entities. Woke cancel culture. That's crazy, man. The Atlanta metro area lost Major League Baseball's Summer All-Star Game and amateur draft on Friday over the league's objections to sweeping changes to Georgia voting laws that critics, including the CEO of Atlanta-based Delta Airlines and Coca-Cola, have condemned as being too restrictive. Now, reminder, these corporations still donate and fund Republican congressional campaigns, state legislator campaigns. So reminder, these people fund the people that did these voting laws. Big corporations love Republicans, but they know Republicans are unpopular, so they pretend to love Democrats in public. It's like Democrats in the streets and Republicans in the sheets kind of a thing. The decision by MLB to pull the July 13th game from Truist Park amounts to the first economic backlash against Georgia for the voting law that Republican Governor Brian Kemp quickly signed into law on March 25th. A joint statement from executives at nearly 200 companies, including HP, blah, 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 who cares, took aim at the state legislation, threatening to make voting more difficult, and said elections are not improved when lawmakers impose new barriers to voting. Kemp has insisted that the law's critics have mischaracterized what it does, blah, blah, blah. Kemp decried it. Cancel culture. Dude, everything is cancel culture nowadays. It's so ridiculous, dude. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Where's Donald Trump? Something Trump echoed Saturday. For years, the radical left Democrats have played dirty by boycotting products when anything from a company is done or stated in a way that offends them. Now they are going big time with woke cancel culture and our sacred elections, Trump said in a statement released by his office. It is finally time for Republicans and conservatives to fight back. We have more people than they do. By far. They don't, actually. Boycott Major League Baseball, Coca-Cola, Delta Airlines, JP Morgan Chase, Viacom, CBS, Citigroup, Cisco, UPS, and Merck. Imagine if every Trump supporter just stopped drinking Coke products. Reminder, like, I wish I had this queued up, but Donald Trump's tweet from, like, 2012, like, I heard that Coca-Cola doesn't like what I say about their products, but it's okay, because I'll still keep drinking that garbage. Someone pull that tweet for me and send it to me on Discord. But anyway, so that's kind of the, situation in Georgia, and that's really fucking funny. I'm gonna try to find that tweet as well. Trump Coke garbage tweet. Let's find it. Here we go. I found it. It's, you know, because the account's deleted. But the Coca-Cola company is not happy with me. That's okay. I'll still keep drinking that garbage. I love it. Reminder, Donald Trump, while he was president of the United States, had a literal Diet Coke button, an electronic button, literally implanted on the fucking Resolute desk in the fucking Oval Office of the White House. He had a Diet Coke button. He would press a button and a butler would walk into the room with a Diet Coke on a silver platter. Reminder, he'll keep drinking that garbage. He ain't gonna stop. So I'm just throwing that out there. It's just a retweet. And it's just an opinion of somebody, man.
Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
God damn it. So fucking funny. Hello, users, by the way. So I'm going to take this opportunity to beg for money because there's a lot of new users here, and of course that's a lot of new wallets for me to pick at. So but if you enjoy the show, if you enjoy the programming, I stream Above It All every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can feel free to give me money on PayPal, Cash App, or Patreon. I stream every single day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And so if you enjoy the show and you want to contribute, I would appreciate that. And if you don't, I will probably resent you privately and secretly. Like every time you post a message, I will look at you and go like, oh, it's one of them. I'm just kidding. Except I'm not. No, I'm just joking. Anyway, so that's what's going on there. A 7-step process to bring him a Coke as well. 7 steps. Can you super chat? I mean, you can. That's completely acceptable. But again, super chats, YouTube takes about 20% of that. So that's like, and also I get the super chat like a month late, like 2 months later. So like if you give me a super chat right now, I get that money on May 21st. So like, you know, I'm just, you know, it's just something to be aware of. But that's fine. I mean, it's no biggie. It's just, you know, just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
Wow. I've got like I've just got like such a an interesting physical mental consciousness kind of combination. It's impressive. Let me see if I can do Cash App. Lol. Feel free, Daniel. Feel free. I appreciate it. I think I've got like one more story queued up. Yes. This is not even really a story. It's just, you know, I like ending on interesting notes. JL, $10 super chat. Remember, guys, what you donate now will work off your time in hell later. Do it for yourselves. What the hell? Holy shit. Motherfucker's preaching up in here. Holy crap. What was I doing? Right. That's what I was doing. Okay. Alright, folks. So you know what's cool? The universe, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. I understand.
The world is actually a small piece of the universe, right?
So, I saw this in my feed. And I thought it was cool, so I'm going to share. So we got a new picture of the Veil Nebula from the Hubble telescope. Look at this shit, dude. This is a real photograph Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at this, taking forever to load. What are we in, like, fucking 1993? Look at that shit, man. Look at the little tendrils. Look at that shit. It's like, whoa. It's crazy. So I just wanted to share this, because for me, I love this shit. This is my kind of stuff. Crazy. That's crazy. It looks like an energy blast. You know what I'm saying? It's nuts. It's absolutely intense. So let's read. This image taken by the NASA ESA Hubble Space Telescope revisits the Veil Nebula, which was featured in a previous Hubble image release. In this image, new processing techniques have been applied, bringing out the fine details of the nebula's delicate threads and filaments of ionized gas. To create this colorful image, observations were taken by Hubble's Wide Field Camera 3 instrument using 5 different filters. The new post-processing methods have further enhanced details of emissions from the doubly ionized oxygen. Incredible. Seen here in blues. Ionized hydrogen and ionized nitrogen, seen here in reds. The Veil Nebula lies around 2,100 light-years away from Earth in the constellation of Cygnus, the Swan, making it a relatively close neighbor in astronomical terms. Only a small portion of the nebula was captured in this image. The Veil Nebula is the visible portion of the nearby Cygnus Loop, a supernova remnant formed roughly 10,000 years ago by the death of a massive star. That star, which was 20 times the mass of the sun, lived fast and died. I swear to fucking God, if another fucking news site tab plays a god, I don't give a shit. I paused the media player for a reason. My mojo's been ruined. Anyway, look at the picture. It's incredible. Loading it up like it's 1993. What happened to the cookies? What happened to the cache? I don't know, but we're reloading that shit. God damn, man. That's crazy. It's crazy. Let's zoom in. We can't zoom in. Oh, we zoomed in. Look at that. Whoa. Look at that. Isn't that nuts? Look at that shit, dude. Wait. Whoa. Look at this. I could do this all day. God damn. Anyway, that's basically my show for today. My screensaver is all Cosmos pics and a few other bits of fancy art. Cool. Max the dog is currently on the floor. Whoa! So if it happened 10k years ago, I wonder if it was observable by humans. Maybe. Double subbed? Hell yes. I love a good double.
In my opinion, it's never too late. So, little double sound deck. So that's the story, fellas.
That's the story, fellas. Daniel Johnson, $5 super chat. First Amendment statement. I strongly believe that Donald Trump needs up Hitler himself. Can I say that here? LMAO? Needs up Hitler himself. I think you missed a word. But yes, you can say that here. Yeah, so that's basically my show for today. I'd like to remind everyone that I will be doing another show today called Sunday Runday. You can feel free to vote in this poll, but again, the election is rigged because I'm going to get drunk regardless. But vote in the poll and show your participation, show that you care, and let your speech be heard regardless. Yeah, so I will be drinking alcohol and playing some Mega Man later, and it should be fun. And feel free to tune in. Ask me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. And when do we get to vote on the Sunday Runday schedule again? Probably never. But we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, so needs to autocorrect. Okay, I understand. It's all good. It's all good. Don't you hate when you press the big red button and then you get fucked? And not in a good dick way? I hate it. But yeah, so that's it. That's the show. That's the program. Does anyone have anything they want to say to me before I log off here? Let me scroll up. I scrolled up. You're awesome. I try my best. I thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the show. I don't like. I mean, you can continue watching if you want, but I mean, it's over now, so that's all I got. That's all I got. I mean, you could, you know, that's it. There's come on, y'all.
But you have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect our great people in law and order. We don't want anybody hurt. It's a very tough period of time. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Mr. Sam, if I could just get the sentence out. We could talk about Jimmy Dore can go and kill 15 kids tomorrow, and I still believe in forced the vote.
Who are you worried about? I'll tell you who I'm worried about. I'm worried about the fact that our workers are seeing a decline in their standard of living. They want to see our industry be rebuilt. That's what they want to see. No more B-2 bombers. No more Star Wars. Let's make the quality products we need. Let's invest in American industry. No, I won't yield.
We've ended the war on American energy. We were in war. And we've ended the war on beautiful, clean coal. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Comes in your grandmother. Everybody 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 comes in your grandmother. It's in your grandmother, your father, your mother, your brother, your cousins. It comes in your grandmother here so easily, so crazy, so crazy.
Get your words straight, Jack.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
And he's like this, and we will. I need water. Help me. I need water. Help. And he's written, this is on live television.
Watch Hillary examine the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain. Watch Hillary examine.
In person, in my office, in Philadelphia. That's where they should be done.
as far as my relationships with all people, I think I have great relationships with all people. I am the least racist person in this room.
But I think the juxtaposition of that and the woman dancing in the shoe with the money flying at her, the juxtaposition of that versus some of the things that we've canceled. I'm not saying that shouldn't be allowed. She's got a wet pussy. What are you going to do about it? Things. And then we say, oh, but the woman with the leaking pussy and the bucket and the mop and the whole thing and the girl dancing in the shoe that...
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.